Rضوان in 1993 established Dؤob,
That's correct.
the very famous Dؤob Properties. What did you see in your dream one night before?
I grew in a slums in India, selling some firecrackers, selling some books, selling some milk.
The day you landed in Dubai, do you remember how much cash you had in your pocket?
100 dirhams.
100 dirhams. From 100 dirham to how many billions?
One second. I have this in my mind.
Oh my God.
Touch wood.
You've been a victim of cyber crimes.
And my friends paid.
Shah Rukh Khan is your buddy now. First red flag that screams, don't buy.
No, I don't want to teach you. You know why?
Why?
Because tomorrow you will start property for less.
That's a good idea, Mike. Thank you for the tip. From Mumbai streets to Dubai skyline, he turned discipline into opportunity and vision into scale. No inheritance, no shortcuts, just grit. He made home ownership monthly and real estate humane. They call him the 1% plan man. Rضوان Sajan, founder and chairman of the Dؤob Group, I'm truly delighted to have you with us. Welcome to the show.
Taufik, you have no idea how much I am happy to be with you. Because you and me, we have something very, very common, that we both always smile. And that not everybody does it, in spite of all the pressure we have.
Thank you. Rضوان, what scene in your childhood you still hold with you till today?
Taufik, I was born in a very lower middle class family. I grew in a slums in India, and my father was able to put me into a good school, but was not able to give me the tuition fees and all this. So to earn some money and to be with my colleagues who were there in the school, I had to do a lot of small works like selling some firecrackers, selling some books, selling some milk, and all these small works,
Wow.
which I did in order to be in par with the colleagues who were coming in the school. So touch wood, it was going very well until my father expired when I was 16 years old. So that was a very, very difficult thing for me, and that still sometimes haunts me, that how my father died in a train accident. Before, I had to only manage my pocket money, but after that, I had to make sure that my family who is there, my brother, my sister, my mom, I had to manage the whole thing. So that thing was very, very difficult at the age of 16 when you are, given that responsibility to manage the family. And that thing, it still, keeps hounding me, that how, Rضوان, you did it. And touch wood, with God's grace, with a little bit of help from the company which my dad was working. They put me into the same company, gave me the job, little small business I did, and I was able to come out with it.
Rضوان, from a street vendor up to becoming what you are today, one of the biggest business people, what mindset guides you?
I think focus, determination, and consistency. You need to be focused in what you are doing. You need to be consistent. You need to be hardworking. Until today, after making whatever I have done in my life, if you ask me what is my work timing, I am in the office by 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I go home by 9:30, 10 o'clock in the night.
Wow.
I still work 12 hours a day. So if you don't have that thing in your mind, you will always not be able to succeed, because a lot of people say, yes, work-life balance and all that. That's all bullshit. I don't believe in that work-life balance.
I agree.
If you want to succeed in life, you need to work 12 to 16 hours a day.
I totally agree with you. Who shaped you more, the street or the family?
A combination, because when my father expired, all the responsibility came on me. So after that, when the responsibility comes on you, automatically you know that you need to survive. Like if you put a small child who is born into the swimming pool and he doesn't know to swim, but he knows he has to survive, he will come up. So I would say that the same situation I had, where my father expired and I had to survive, and that particular, did some small work that shaped me.
And how did you turn hardship into ambition?
when you are doing some business, and then what happens is when you start, first of all, it was a survival. Then luckily, I got a chance for me to go to Kuwait. I got my uncle who helped me to take me to Kuwait. He taught me the business of building material. I worked with him as a salesperson, just drawing only 150 dinars, which is about, in dirhams, if I have to calculate, it's about 1,800 dirhams.
Yes.
I started working with him and I was very happy. Commission was very good. So I started making commission over there and I was very happy, made some good money over there in the commission, almost 20,000 dirhams I was making while I was working for him. I'm talking about 35 years ago.
Wow.
That was a huge money, 20,000 dirhams at that time.
Of course, yeah.
Everything was going perfect. I got myself married. I got my sister married. I got a house next to Shah Rukh Khan's house in Bandra. Things were perfectly all right, and Saddam Hussein comes to Kuwait.
Oh my God!
And he invades Kuwait, and we had to run away from Kuwait, and everything. I again came back to zero.
So you were in Kuwait at 18.
Yes.
And then you moved to Dubai
At the age of 26.
with zero.
With zero, absolutely again zero.
What was your first job in Dubai?
First job, again a salesman. I
Salesman.
started,
Okay.
You see, that's the best, that's the important thing, Tawfiq, which I want to tell all my listeners. That at that particular time when I left Kuwait, I was earning 15 to 20,000 dirhams. Anybody in my place will say, okay, I want that 15,000 dirhams, otherwise I'm not going to come and work for you.
Yes.
I was offered again the same job of 1,500 dirhams, which I was offered in Kuwait before.
Okay.
I took that job with the condition that you will give me commission if I sell. He accepted, and again I started working with the same briefcase which I started when I went to Kuwait, and I started making money out of commission.
Wow. The day you landed in Dubai,
Yeah.
do you remember how much cash you had in your pocket?
100 dirhams.
Oh my God.
100 dirhams I had.
100
Dirhams.
dirhams.
Yeah, because I had 2,000 rupees that was converting to 100 dirhams.
From 100 dirham to how many billions?
No, I don't have any billion. But touch wood, alhamdulillah, we have 6,000 people working for me now.
Yeah.
And many verticals, I would say.
They are worth than all the billions.
Alhamdulillah.
So how did your Kuwait experience help, somehow to build your character and your experience?
I think a lot, because what happened, I started working as a salesperson over there. And I told you, my uncle was the one who shaped me up. He says, Rizwan, how to sell. I mean, of course, selling was my forte, but then he guided me what to do. And then I started as a salesman over there. And when I left there, I was managing his company completely. That means that big company which my uncle had, he gave me the responsibility, Rizwan, I think you have this caliber in you and you manage my company. So I was managing his company at the age of 25, 26. He was sitting in London most of the time. So he wanted somebody to take care of the company. Everything was going perfectly for that 25, 26-year-old man. But the destiny had something else, and probably I would have never left him because I was not some graduate person, and getting that responsibility from the uncle to manage the company. I'm making 15,000-20,000 dirhams a month. Very happy. Probably I'll be kept on working, but God, sometimes Allah has something for everybody.
Yes. So Rizwan in 1993 established Dؤob.
That's correct.
The very famous Dؤob.
Yes.
What did you sell first at Dؤob?
Hardware.
Same
with the briefcase. I used to go in that Bori market, hardware market,
Yeah.
tell to all the Boris with the cap, sir, I have one ply, I have one nails for you, I have some toolboxes for you, I have some hammer for you, I have some sanitary ware for you. With the briefcase, I was going and selling them and trying to tell them, okay, buy from me, buy from this. I will give you very good price. Like the brands for less, I was selling denims for less.
You were my competitor.
In the building material.
So my question is, why did you choose that category?
Because I learned building material in Kuwait.
Okay.
I learned building material. That was the only thing I learned in Kuwait. So I said, when I come to Dubai, what do? Let me start with what I have learned. So that's how, but again, I didn't have the money. So I had to go, with the saying, I have to start all over again, going with that briefcase to sell to these people who were the big established traders in the market. Like I remember Rahmani was the big trader over there. And there were many other traders were there. And I was going and selling to them.
So this helped you spot the market gaps in Dubai?
There was already the market gap was there. But I said, yes, now I have to do something over here. And started doing brokerage. First of all, brokerage means you want to buy something, I want to sell somebody else wants to sell something, and I used to get that 1%, 2% commission on the brokerage into the building material field.
Okay.
And because of the connection which I had in Kuwait with all the suppliers from around the world, I got them to Dubai and start doing my brokerage.
And what was the main focus when you started importing in bulk?
Main focus was to get everything like the same focus you had, like I mentioned, building material for less and give them
I love it.
and give customer the value which is required.
But how were you able to do it?
You have to source the right material and tell the customer that this is what it is. You are buying from this particular supplier, but I'm going to give you this particular supplier, which is also a good quality. And also you are going to love this. You're going to make money out of it. Because you see, in building material, there were people doing with the branded. Like if you have to look at it, there was a Corindo plywood. People always wanted Corindo.
Yeah.
I said, okay, instead of Corindo, I'll give you Kingdo. Same quality, 20% cheaper.
Yes.
Very happy.
At a certain time, you had more than 25,000 different items under one roof.
Yeah.
How were you able to really make sure that the quality is at its best?
The best thing what we did in our company was, when you start a company or when you build a company, you have to build the foundation of the company. And that's what we did, invested in the right people to ensure we have a nice quality control in different countries, they are managing it. We have the purchase managers who is going and purchasing the material, like in any Adi business. Most of the people fail to do that. They always want to do everything on their own. But if you want to succeed from here to that different level, you need to hire people who will take care of this to ensure that the customer gets the best quality at the best price.
And what was the day when you woke up in the morning and you said, no, Dؤob, I wanted to become much more than a supplier?
Then we started trading. You see,
Yes.
Then we started trading. It was earlier only the brokerage. Then we started trading. And we opened a small shop. And then when we opened a small shop,
Then a huge shop. Okay.
And then we started understanding what is the customer requirement. I used to go to the warehouse.
Building material
Building
and
material.
home decor.
Only building material.
Okay.
Initially only building material. And understanding the pulse of the market. Like, what do you want now? I have got this. Do you want something else? Then the customer says, Rizwan, get me this material. And luckily for me, I started at the time when Dubai was growing at a very fast pace. Like, at that time, if you had to go to a Hard Rock Cafe near
Yes,
Jebel Ali,
I remember.
it was far away.
I remember,
okay.
yes.
But you see, all the buildings started coming in, and I was selling the building material. And that particular time, all the decorative building material. People were selling all the normal building material. We started selling all the melamine MDF, veneer MDF, different decorative items which was required for all these big buildings which were coming in. And that was the success of our company.
And then Rizwan decides to go into home decor.
Then home decor also. Because what happens is, not home decor, it is called home furnishing.
Okay, home furnishing. And then into development.
Then development, yes.
Why did you enter real estate?
So first of all, home furnishing. Why? Because everybody was into development.
Okay.
People were buying their own houses.
Okay.
I said, when you buy their own house, you don't want to, when you're staying in a rented house and you have your own house, you will spend more money on your own house to get the right furniture and the right decor. So everything was perfect. Then I said, okay, now what is left is real estate.
Development. Now we talk about the most important point, the birth of the Dؤob properties.
Yes.
What did you see in your dream one night before to decide that?
What I saw was, we wanted to start the property business.
Okay.
And then I said, how do I compete with all the giants? Giants means all the big players without naming anybody. They were selling villas for 7 million, 10 million, apartment for 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. I said, I want to start my business, but I have to find some USP to compete with them. That's where we realized that 85% of the population which lives in Dubai wants to stay here for a longer time, but they cannot buy this very expensive apartment or villa.
Okay.
And I said, how do I give them this apartment and the villas? So we came out with a special 1% payment plan.
Wow.
1% means you give me a small down
Yes.
payment and balance I collect 1% from me. When I started this 1%, everybody thought Mr. Rizwan is mad and this Dؤob is going to close down very fast.
Okay.
But I had a particular plan because I spoke to all my bankers. This is what I am planning to do. And people started buying from me. And people not only from UAE, but people today across the world are coming and buying for me because of that 1% plan, because 1% doesn't affect your pocket. It's easily, you pay that small down payment which you have saved, and the 1% comes automatically from your salary. You pay little money and you build an asset in 3-4 years, you have your full building ready, and the balance you are collecting from the rent and paying me. So this formula worked, and Alhamdulillah, touch wood, today it's one of the biggest property developer in UAE.
And hence, the 1% man was created.
Absolutely.
That's your signature.
That's my signature. Because when I started...
But what insight sparked it?
Because I told you, 85% population were staying expat population.
Yeah.
How do I sell to them?
Okay.
How do I? The banks will not give them the loan. I have to fund them. But I have to fund in such a way that I have to take care of my construction and also ensure that I get the money for the construction. But then we calculated that this is the down payment I'm collecting. This is required for the construction. In this many years, I am going to make my building and give it to him and then collect the money from the bank.
Rضوان, you always vouch for affordable luxury. Can you tell us how does it look inside the apartment?
Oh my God, amazing.
Really?
You know why I'll tell you? Because we are into building material industry and into home furnishing. So all the building material which is required, majority of the building material which is required to construct a building is there in our building material warehouse. What is required to furnish your houses is there with me in the Danube home. So the quality of my show apartment, because we not only 1% payment plan, I also give you a fully furnished apartment. That means you don't have to buy anything when you buy a property from Danube. Now the quality of that furnishing, if you really look at it, oh my God, I wish I have an apartment like this. Now that is very easy for me because I have my backward integration of Danube home and Danube building material. But for another person, it's not going to be easy. So that, if you ask me a question, how does it look? It looks more than affordable. It looks a luxury property at an affordable price.
That's amazing. Rضوان, just tell me very frankly, the 1% that we're talking about, was it more a risk reduction or was it a risk shifting?
It was a properly planned, no risk. I had planned it in my mind what I'm going to do. Like I mentioned, how much money I require for the construction of the project, and how much money I will collect with it 1% after collecting the 20% down payment. It was properly planned. And I knew that if I get stuck, I had spoken to the banker that in case if I get stuck and a building is at a particular level, banker said, we will support you.
Okay.
Because of the reputation which I had over the years in my building material industry, where I was borrowing the money from them.
How did you lure the bankers into this?
No, I tell you now, because you know what happens is banker...
I need to know. Every businessman needs to know.
Banker
Yeah.
looks for the trust.
Yes.
Now, in the building material, I'm in touch with, I want to tell you, Tawfiq, I started with a briefcase, but today Danube is the biggest building material company, not in Dubai, not in UAE, but the whole of Middle East. So when you do that sort of a business, the banker have that trust, like this man knows what is he doing.
Yeah.
So
Rضوان, other than the 1% facility that you give, in a crowded market like Dubai, why do you think, other than that reason, people always choose Danube?
because of the trust factor. What do you want when you buy a property? You want a credible developer, and you want somebody who will deliver. And touch wood, we not only launch the project, we give them the 1% and fully furnished, also deliver before time. Now that is not many developers are able to do. We are able to deliver our project before time, and that's why people have that trust factor that when you buy from Danube, he will get the best of the project and he will get the delivery on time.
Everybody talks until today how Pearls by Danube was delivered much earlier.
Pearls, gems, opals, sky.
My question, the more you grow as a developer, how can you make sure to maintain this delivery time schedule, not to slip and you fall behind?
You have to have the right contractor, and that right contractor is possible to have because we are into the building material industry. I know which contractor is good, which contractor is bad, who is paying to the subcontractor, who is paying to the labor. So I know exactly this contractor is good, and I will give my job only to that contractor who has a good reputation in the past. And that is easy for me to find out because I am already supplying him building material.
Okay.
So I know the right people. And then most
That's
important,
the leverage that you have over there.
And also what happens is, Tawfiq, when I launch a project, I sell the project very fast. So money is there in the escrow. Okay. Money. What does the contractor want? Contractor wants the building material. Contractor wants your payment.
True.
The payment is there in the escrow account. Why do I keep in the escrow account? You finish your job, take the money. Finish your job, take the money. So that money also give him fast. Building material I give him fast. And then I have a reputation with them. Any problem comes, solve, khalas, take it, approval and go.
Okay, if we go back by history, what was a smarter move, you think? Launching the Dؤوب home or going into the real estate and development?
I think real estate.
Real estate.
The new home is good. See, whatever money.
Development is
now, I don't want to teach you. You know why?
Why?
Because tomorrow you will start property for less.
That's a good idea, Mike. Thank you for the tip.
Because you have brands for less, toys for less, this for less. And if I teach you property is good, you'll say, well, Rضوان is saying property is good. I'm going to start property for less now.
Maybe we start the new for less together. Rضوان, what is one thing that founders underestimate when they want to scale?
Important is to hire the right person. Okay. When you want to scale, you have to hire people smarter than you. And majority of the founders don't want to take the risk. They feel that they will hire the people, that person will learn the business and he will be our competitor. It will be a bingo, that is his luck. But if you don't hire the people, you can never scale. So if you want to scale in your business, hire people smarter than you and start delegating them.
Put your ego aside.
Yeah, put your ego aside and delegate them. If you come to my office, swear, Mr. Taufik, I don't have one paper on my table. Not one paper on my table. Here come, khalas. This is Mr. Nitin, you are doing. This is Rao, you are doing. This is Mr.
This is a tip for less from the new founder.
Absolutely.
Okay. Rضوان, today the Dؤوب operates over different markets.
Absolutely.
What is your non-negotiables in all of these markets together?
I think most important is the integrity and credibility of the person which we deal with. In any market, I have to figure out, it's like, when you're working in a different market trying to find a partner, it's like getting a partner, a marriage you're doing. So most important, we look at the credibility of that person, how good is that person in his commitment which he's doing, and that is the non-negotiable thing for me.
But technically, let's say, because different countries have different rules, regulations, laws. So, what for you are the non-negotiable that will make you say, if this is not met, I'm not entering the market itself?
That's what I told you. See, first of all, you have to look at the market dynamics, whether that market dynamics supports your business or not. What is the projects they have? Because I have three simple businesses: building material, then you furnishing, and then you properties. And of course, we have another business like Milano and Casa Milano, all these businesses there. Then we also have Danube Sports World. But the main business is related to all building material only. So important is how many projects that country has, whether we can sustain opening it, because normally we don't go small, we go in a big way. So we need to make sure that particular expenses which you're going to do or the investment which you're going to do can take care of the demand which is there from the market.
Superstar Rضوان became part of the Danube's brand.
Yeah. So
how did it happen?
See, first of all, I'm not a superstar. I am.
You are a superstar. Come on, Rضوان.
No, touch wood.
You have more followers than me.
See, the both thing common about each other is we are into social media.
Yes.
And we know how important it is to be on social media.
But I don't have Bollywood friends. I don't have Bollywood friends.
You don't. You have all the Arabic friends, Arabic media friends, and Arabic movie friends and celebrities and all that. Yeah. Which I have to learn from you how to get the Arabs, and I will teach you how to get the Bollywood friends.
Exchange later.
We need to exchange that connections which we have.
Yeah.
So it's important to be on the social media, because I feel social media gives you a bigger platform for you to reach the world. I mean, you can't put a hoardings in New York and Canada and Brazil and Colombia. But if you're onto the social media, your videos goes across the world. And I tell in all my interviews that you need to be on social media if you want to make yourself, you need to make your company famous. And for me, what has happened is I'm not on the social media selling project. I am in the social media giving life lessons, advice to the people. And I feel that is adding a lot of value, because a lot of people look upon me, how, Mr. Rضوان, you have become big. We also want to inspire and get bigger out of it. And I'm sure you also do the same thing. And that helps people to think, yes, if Mr. Rضوان has made this that level, or Mr. Tawfiq has made to that level, we can also do it. And that's what helps me, because that's what keep me happy, because so many people come and tell me, Mr. Rضوان, because of you, I came to Dubai, now I'm starting my business. And I'm so happy that you motivated me.
So people always ask, was this planned and it was a strategy or it came naturally?
It came naturally. I just started, I would say, social media by fluke. I have the same person who was managing my social media, which you are managing.
Yes, that's true, by the way.
He told me, I forgot his name.
Fahad.
Fahad, yes, I have the same person, Fahad.
Yeah.
Fahad is a friend of my nephew, and he told me, Rضوان, you come on TikTok. I said, what rubbish? I come on TikTok. So then he said, Rضوان, come. And the first video I posted, so many views, so many shares, and they were all happy. I said, look, this seems to be good. But I have to invest some time in it. And touch wood, I do that, and it's helping.
And why did you find it important to collab with superstars from Bollywood, from actors to singers, etc.?
I think it helps. The whole important in the social media is
Like Shah Rukh Khan is your buddy now.
Sharika is my
Yeah.
buddy. Salman Khan is my buddy. Ranveer Singh is my buddy. You name any actor from Bollywood, they have bought properties from me.
Yeah.
They are very, very connected to me, and they are very happy to deal with me. And what happens is Bollywood, everybody follows Bollywood. So when you have Bollywood or cricket stars, you have, because we in India, we understand cricket. So if you are connected to them, people follow them, and subsequently you also get some mileage out of them.
Now, from branding truck tires into taking names of metro stations, like the Dؤوب Metro, for example, how do you spot these marketing advantages?
I think that's very, very important. If you want to be in the market, you need to keep on advertising.
Yes.
Like, today, Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
Yes.
Do they require branding? Everybody knows Coca-Cola and Pepsi, but still they will do so much of marketing just to be connected to the people. And you need to find different opportunities to connect it to the world. And if you are able to do that, you can never be out of business.
Rضوان, in a real estate slowdown, God forbids, what would you cut first?
First of all, I would always say that if you are into the real estate, don't over leverage yourself. Like Dؤوب policy is, we will start one project and we will sell 70-80%, and then I will launch another project. Although, yes, because of that, you will be buying plot at an expensive price. But that's okay with me. You will make less money, but you will never be leveraged. Because I have seen ups and downs in this market. So today also, when I am talking to you, we have the same policy. We launch a project, like we launched Shah Rukh.
Yes.
Now I have problem. I'm going to launch one project in February. I don't have another plot after that.
Okay.
So after I sell that, I will buy another plot.
Okay.
So always remember that, put your eggs in such a way that in case of the market slows down, you should not be affected.
And you're still liquid.
You're still liquid.
Okay. What's your, let's say, no panic rule in a downturn?
If you are not over leveraged, you'll never be unpanicked. Okay. You'll never be panicked, okay? Because I have seen that we had the COVID recession, we had the Lehman Brothers recession, and the same formula I had. I never leveraged myself to a certain that I will have a panic situation. In real estate also, I know any time the market can collapse. And at that particular time, you need to be very careful, very strong, that in case of collapse, you should not be worried about or do a panic situation. Because in that situation, even the panic doesn't help you. So from beginning, you need to press your proper button so that you're not in that situation.
Okay, which of your businesses today you feel it's more of recession-proof?
All the businesses are recession-proof. See, my building material is there. We have stocks which is required, and if you look at my stock inventory, I don't have a stock more than 2.5 months of my sale.
Wow.
Okay, and more than 2.5 months, I don't have my stock. Maximum, I'll reach 3 months stock. So I would say it's a recession proof. If it goes down, same in the Danube home also. Instead of 3 months, maximum we'll have 4 months stock. My property business also, I will not have, like I said, I buy a plot, I launch a plot, and then I will sell that and I'll buy another plot. So I always want to ensure that I don't over leverage myself.
When you are taking strategic decisions, how do you balance instinct and data?
Instinct works with me.
You go for instinct.
With my son, it works. He works with the numbers, but for me, it works instinct. I said, okay, no, I
Now
want
I'm panicking, Rضوان. Now I'm panicking.
I know. I mean, I don't see that every business I do is right. Out of the 10 business, 7 may be right, 2 or 3 I fail also. But then I follow my instinct and go for it.
Rضوان, I'm going to ask you now some quick fire questions.
Superb.
The answer should be 1 or 2 words.
Yes.
Ready?
Ready.
Okay. 2026 property prices.
We'll go up.
Up.
Up. Don't worry. Keep investing. It will go up.
I love your positivity. Everybody is talking about steady or down.
Okay,
And you are the first one comes tells me it's up.
Okay. Take this interview.
Okay.
We'll talk next year. Okay. I wish you can take this and record it. Mr. Rضوان said in the first week of January, it's going to go up. Record, come back on 27 and say whether it's gone up or gone down. Unless let me correct because you're going to record geopolitical. Otherwise, it's up.
Okay. For a customer with tight budget, location or space?
Location.
Buy to live or buy to invest?
Of course, buy to live as long as you have a long-term plan to stay in Dubai.
Okay. One small detail that boosts resale value.
Again, location and the credibility of the developer.
If low customers should accept for a better price.
Low flow.
Okay. First red flag that screams, don't buy.
More discount. If a developer is offering more discount, don't buy.
Biggest lie in a property ad.
Biggest lie in a property ad. One second. I have this in my mind. That I am the leading developer. Because sometimes you've not even made a pretty building and say, I'm the leading developer.
Okay. To rent it fast, studio, 1 bedroom or 2 bedrooms?
Studio and 1 bedroom.
Perfect unit, but bad building. Deal or no deal?
Perfect unit, bad building, no deal. No deal. Bad building, no deal.
Okay. Ready but pricey or off-plan but cheap?
Off plan. You'll have a lot of better opportunities.
2026 real estate trends.
Keep going up. 26, 27, 28. We'll go up, go up, go up.
Rضوان, wow.
You know why? There is a reason.
I love your positivity.
The reason, let me explain. This is very important for the listeners to know, okay? Other than the fairy chart. Today, the price of Dubai real estate is cheaper than many cities in the world. I am comparing with Hong Kong, we are cheaper. With London, we are cheaper. With Singapore, we are cheaper. With Europa, we are cheaper. With my own city, Mumbai, we are cheaper. With Russia, we are cheaper. You go to any cities of the world, we are much cheaper in prices. Our prices are $850 to $1,000 a square feet in a good location, whereas others are ranging from $1,500 to $5,000 a square feet. And we don't have income tax. We don't have any capital gain tax. You get a golden visa. So according to me, the prices will keep on going more and more. Don't worry about investing. I'm not saying buy from Danube, buy from anybody. Buy in Dubai, you will make money.
Amazing. Rضوان, you've been a victim of cyber crimes. Tell us about it.
Everybody is a victim of cybercrime. Who is not a victim of cyber? But we have all the cyber wall to make sure, firewall to make sure that we have this protection. I believe that today cybercrime.
What happened with you?
What happens with me? A lot of people made even my wrong Facebook account and asked money from my friends.
It happened to me also. Huh?
Yeah. Okay. And my friends paid.
Yeah. No, my friends didn't pay.
Crazy friends, and they asking them.
Your friends are better than mine.
Yeah.
I would like to exchange.
They trust me. And they're asking me, give them 5,000 Amazon gift voucher. And then she says, Rضوان, I paid. I hope everything is fine. I said, are you crazy? You think Rضوان Sajan is going to ask you 5,000 dirham? He said, no, but he said he lost your wallet and he wants urgently.
So what's your advice checklist to avoid these scams?
I think you check properly before you send any remittance. You call them if you required, but don't just send money because you like me, because you love me, or because something, somebody tells you, okay, open the fake account with a telegram or something which you don't know. You know me, that Rضوان is not going to ask you this money, so don't just get scammed by this.
Rضوان, who's the one person that can tell you you're wrong and you still listen?
My wife.
And your wife, Samira, is described to be the backbone of the Dؤوب group.
Absolutely, no doubt. Because of her, whatever I am today, she is...
How has she shaped your decisions, Rضوان?
She is the one who started, when we started the business together. When I started my business together, she was my first secretary. She managed to help me. And still today, not only with her, I discuss everybody in the family.
Yeah.
My son, my daughter-in-law, my brother, my
Amazing.
brother's children. I want to tell you, Tawfiq, very important. In my house, there are 4 generations staying in the same house. Now, that doesn't happen when you
Wow.
make money. 4 generations mean myself, myself and my wife, my son and his wife, his children, and my mother.
Wow, that's
and my
amazing.
brother. We're
Amazing.
all into same family.
Amazing. What one Mumbai habit you still carry with you until today?
My Bollywood. Singing in Bollywood.
Okay, Rizwan, what's your advice for young entrepreneurs?
Young entrepreneurs, I advise is always when you want to start business or you want to do some business, work in a company. First of all, you start early, and then second thing, work in a company. You want to make a property business or any business you want to make, first understand. For example, you want to make brands for less.
Yes.
Work for Tawfiq.
Okay.
How is he buying? Where is he buying the material? Where is he buying this cheap? How is he selling? What is the advertising?
Yeah.
Get that complete experience of 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah.
Then start your business. Because majority people, what happens? Okay, my dad has my money. He has given me money. Let's start this business.
Yes.
It will fail.
Rizwan, in the MENA today, where do you still see, let's say, untapped gaps?
In Dubai, still we have a lot of untapped gap. Dubai is going to grow, and I don't go out of Dubai. I'm very happy, and I might go go to Abu Dhabi
Yes.
or Sharjah, but I still feel there's a huge gap, huge people coming to in this part of the world, and I want to be sure that I'm making the best out of it.
Okay, Rizwan, for a founder who wants, let's say, to quit today,
For the founder who wants to,
quit today, what message do you give?
I don't think you should do it.
Straightforward, very simple.
If you do that, you'll become old faster. Like my wife asked me, when are you going to quit? I said 5 years. He says, you've been telling me for 15 years.
Rizwan, thank you very much
Thank you.
for coming today. You are an inspiration for a lot of people. I love you on a personal level, and I know all your followers, they love you, they respect you, and they take hope from you.
Thank you. And same goes to you. We both have something in common.
Yes.
We always have smile in whatever situation we are. I also love what you do, Tawfiq.
Thank you.
So I'm also very happy to be coming on this interview. I enjoyed this. Thank you.
بالتوفيق always.
Always.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
you.
brother. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.